there's a hell. I hope there's a hell. Please let there be a hell. And Joslin's mother, Kelly, and her boyfriend spent eternity there. Do you know what they did to this poor little girl? Do you know what they did to her? They sold her in South Africa. Sold her!
This is something that we have seen in an increase, especially in Limpopo area. We've had a few cases reported in Orange Farm area, KZN area.
Bianca van Asvegen is from the NGO Missing Children SA. Their research suggests that 23% of missing children are never found. They're either trafficked or killed. She says no one knows exactly how many disappearances result in ritual killing.
Was shocked to see Joslin Smith's mother in the dock as one of the 4 accused. Next to her in the Vredenburg Magistrate Court was her boyfriend, a friend to the boyfriend, and another female. They face charges of kidnapping and human trafficking after Joslin vanished 17 days ago while in the care of her mother's boyfriend. Newsroom Africa's Nasi Pisame with the details.
The mother of 6-year-old Joslin Smith Roqual, her boyfriend Joaquin Apollos, his friend Steveno van Reyten, and Pumza Segaga appeared in the Vredenburg Magistrates Court, creating quite a stir in the Saldanha Bay community. Joslin's grandmother expressed her emotions as her granddaughter has been missing for 17 days. She pleads with the mother to tell the truth.
This my, ek ben nie reg vir 'n ma. Wat. En die tronk is terwyl van sy kind. En ek kan antwoord gee waar die kind is.
Bring up is the South Africa. We have to stop visiting sangomas, because these sangomas that people visit to consult during the day are witch doctors at night. They are buying children, they are cutting off these children's body parts, and the very same muti that you go and drink to fall pregnant comes from the body parts of a missing and trafficked child. So we need to stop this with Satan's altars. It is very common and very popular all over Africa.
Yes. We want our child back. Yes. We don't care about the mother. Yes. We want her to get the very harsh sentence. Yes. We don't worry about her. We only want our child back. Yes. We want Joslin. We want Joslin. We want Joslin.
Joslin Smith. I've stitched this video for a few reasons, but the important one being to try and explain the difference between abathakathi, witches, and izangoma, sangomas. We are all called traditional healers because that's the term that was used from back then. Namangazi, but it was there. But if you break down the word healer, healing, that's healing. How can you heal using human body parts? You can't. That makes you a witch. Number one. Number two, I'm stitching this video because, yes, I am a South African. 2, I am a mother. And 3, I am a Sangoma and a proud Sangoma. I am a healer. Not everyone that is a Sangoma is a witch, and you cannot possibly be. It's just that it's an easy word that's used because people can't tell the difference. And with the way society is and other cultures and races, they just throw everyone in one pot and call us all traditional healers, but we are not. Once you are a witch, you may have started your journey as a healer, but then somewhere out there you got caught up in the dark world and you become a witch, umthakathi. And those are two different things. Once you go black to the dark side, you cannot come back and heal. So people that use body parts who do all these evil things are definitely not izangoma and do not deserve to be called izangoma. They are witches, and that's what it is.
I'm not a cow, bitch. Listen, I'm gonna make you sweat, make you wet, make you wet, wet, wet. I'm gonna make you scared, little baby, pissing in your pants of pressure.
Vault unlocked. Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle, and this is the Vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. Alrighty then, guys, in this video I want us to touch back on the Joslin Smith case, but I actually want us to touch on the Sangoma, right? I've been saying for many months now how I do not like these Sangoma people. Some might want to call them traditional healers, witch doctors, and so on and so forth. At this point, I feel like we don't know who is the traditional healer, the one that is trying to help people, and who is the witch doctor, the one that is actually doing the bad stuff.
Not everyone that is a Sangoma is a witch, and you cannot possibly be. It's just that it's an easy word that's used because people can't tell the difference. People can't tell the difference.
The ones that are helping Ingabi to get away with their crimes, like that other really popular one, right? I said to you in one of my videos that at this point I don't even understand why people go to that podcast, because you're stepping into the danger zone. Not only that, I mean, if a healer, or rather a witch in this case, is to come out and say that I help Ingabi to get away with their crimes, you're an accomplice to that crime. In my opinion, that is my opinion. There's no other two ways about it. If somebody is going to come to you and tell you about a crime that they have committed, especially if it comes to the deliterization of people, you're an accomplice. You help them cover it up with your sprinkle. And that is not good. That will never be good in my books. It shouldn't be good in anyone's book. Right? So at this point, we actually don't know who the healers are, the ones that are actually helping people, and who the dark, creepy ones are. So they all fall under the same category, unfortunately for them. It has come to that, right? And God is exposing these things. That's why there's so much now. There is a lot of light being shone on this case. Worldwide. We hear of stories where parents sell their kids or do all these freaky deaky things. But for some reason, this case is really getting a lot of people here in South Africa and internationally rattled up. And that's because God has a hand in it, and He wants to show us something, right? And one of those things, I think, is shedding light on this Sangomarism. If you are a person that goes to consult with these people to get your muti, to upgrade your life, because 9 times out of 10, people are going there to go and upgrade their lives. And then you find those that are trying to deliberately do harm to people. But if it doesn't actually matter what your reason is to go to those Ndumbas, you must know that in their concoctions that they give you to drink, bath with, or sprinkle in people's yards, they are using people's parts. This is a fact. So you're also an accomplice. Do you see how everybody gets sucked in to this darkness? It's crazy. It's actual madness. Because if it is true that Jocelyn, the mother, the boyfriend, and all the other people that are involved in the situation actually sold her for ritualistic purposes, then they want the child's parts. And why do they want children's parts? Because children are the purest and God's favorite. And what does Satan want to do? He wants to aggravate God more and more and more, because he knows at the end of the day, he loses the war. He loses. Anyone that is dabbling in the dark side at this point, you have a problem. You're sick. You must be mentally ill. And it's concerning because we all know how the story ends. The dark ones lose. The dark ones lose.
Once you go black to the dark side, you cannot come back and heal. So people that use body parts who do all these evil things are definitely not Izangoma and do not deserve to be called Izangoma. They are witches, and that's what it is. So I think before I can see this, I fear the war that's going to come in South Africa caused by this whole misunderstanding of the definition of Izangoma, traditional healers, who's a healer, who's a witch and whatever. I fear what's going to happen to people like us who are healers, Izangoma. It is very important, I beg of every South African that is watching this, to understand the difference. Just like in any other industry, doctors, medical doctors that do wrong things, they are all called doctors, but I don't think there is a name that differentiates them from the bad doctors. But with healing, traditional healing, there is, and it's known by most people. Ukuthi you are a Sangoma, you heal, or you are a witch, and you cannot mix the two. It's just that in the past, because we all went and initiated, we all dress the same. But when you become a witch, you don't deserve to be wearing beads and the amapai, the regays. You don't. Because this is for healing. That's how you represent yourself.
So if it's true that they sold this girl to a Sangoma for her parts to make muti, if you are one of those people that consults and goes to these ndumas, you're part of it as well. Because those mutis that they are mixing for you have people's parts. It's not just herbs and herbs. These people are getting more and more dangerous. I don't like them. I really don't like them. Because some of them might come out and say, but we healers, we good. We don't know. We actually don't know how good you really are. Because it seems like it has become a fashion and a trend for them to then cross over into the dark side. Because if you think about it, back in the day, I guess, Sangoma people weren't really wealthy and stuff. They did their thing, they lived their lives in the Ndumbas and dark caves and stuff like that. But these days, they're becoming more flashy, more popular. They have TV shows. It's become normalized. So why wouldn't the ones that weren't making all this paper now want to gravitate towards the dark side to do these things? Because that's where the money is at, isn't it? So which one of them can we trust and which one can we not trust? I was asking in another video, these Sangoma people, why don't they get, and they come out live and direct to the public to say that I've participated or I've helped Ingabi to get away with my muti. Why aren't there any laws against these people? Why aren't there any laws against these people? Because they are eliminating people. They are turning people into zombies. They are eliminating people to use their parts for their concoctions. It's bad. Some of them are eliminators. That's a fact. They're really bad people. They're dangerous, in my opinion. So I don't trust any of them. And I don't trust anyone that associates themselves with them. I see the podcasts that continuously have these people coming back to their shows. I see the influencers and celebrities that befriend them. Do you not think that somewhere along the line they're consulting as well? And using sprinkle to influence you? I truly believe that they do. If you associate yourself with them, you are as shady as they are. Calling them off. And I hope that this is going to now make people wake up about this Sangomarism and this fashion and this trend of it. And how dangerous they actually really are. And how dangerous it has become for them to be given these platforms. The celebrity status. You don't actually know when they go and they gig and now they DJs, they're doing all these things. They podcasters, they're doing all these things. You don't know how much of the sprinkle they've used on you. Some of them come out to admit that they've used the sprinkle on their loved ones. Left, right, and center, they keep on duping people. These people are I've said this time and time again, they are dangerous. It's a game to them. And they are going to hell. So at this point, they don't even care who they take along with them. There is no way you are a good person and you're going to say, I've helped Inkabi. People that murderize people. Why do these people have fan bases? What is wrong with people as well? For you to support these people, you love them so much. They're celebrities to you. People that don't even have talent. How did we get to this point? If somebody can say to you, I help Inkabi, these are the very same people that use body parts. In fact, some of them have mentioned it. That they sleep at the graveyards. I'm pretty damn sure that they go to the mortuaries and get these things and parts and stuff like that. Why not? Why would they not then gravitate towards eliminating people to get the fresh stuff, to do their concoctions for you? There has to be people that require their products and their services. You're part of the problem if you are one of those people that consult with them in the Ndumbas. You're part of the problem if you have them on your podcast because you're so entertained by their darkness. Over and over again, you're weird for that. And I'm pretty damn sure you consult too. If that's you, I'm pretty damn sure. Because it seems like they can't even help themselves but tell you about your life. Case in point, Ubwiti, when she was telling Ubuji when they were out and about. And then Buji did the GBV on her because he didn't want to know about his indabas. They can't help it. They're going to tell you because the demons are busy whispering to them. So they can't help but regurgitate the information. You're also guilty by association, in my opinion. I told you guys, I wouldn't be caught dead in these places with these people around them. Because to me, they're just dangerous. Especially the ones that are flying high, the celebrity ones. No. You cannot trust these people. You can't. But there also has to be a need, a demand for their products. People are so desperate for wealth. People are so desperate to eliminate other people. You are like, what do you think is going to happen if you take another person out? You're going to become the next best thing? It doesn't work that way. You're just evil and vile and you're going to hell if you do that. Taking people's luck. These people are sick. It's like a mental illness. In my opinion. It really is. And I don't feel sorry for the ones that might want to come out and say, oh, but we're the good ones. I don't know. I will never know because I'll never find out. I'll never be caught dead in your Ndumba. I'll never do it. It's good enough for me to know that one of them is doing the dark stuff, for me to think that they must all be dabbling in something shady. And I do believe, once again, that they are speaking to familiar spirits. So it's already bad. Even the ones that have come out in the Joslin case, Wakanda Star, the mediums and stuff, I used one of her clips just to highlight what the different points of views. Don't trust them either. They're all communicating with familiar spirits. And I hope that's one thing that we can take away from this. Because it's not just that God wants us to know that this child trafficking situation is happening. It's also these Sangomarism people. Because if there wasn't a Sangoma that needed parts or a child to concoct their muti, their dark evil muti, then would this little girl be missing? Maybe because the parents, the mother is a thick user, and obviously the people that she surrounds herself with are all batshit crazy. Maybe there would have been another person that would have wanted to take her. But it just so happens in this case that it's the Sangoma people. Apparently, allegedly. I don't like those people. I really don't. Right? Anyway, guys, prayers out to everyone that loves and cares for Joslin and that is still searching. People are still searching. I said in my other video that if it does come up that she is found and they are able to save her, I will come out and apologize, because I did say in my other video that I don't think that the little girl is still with us, unfortunately, and I'm sorry to say that. I don't want anyone to lose hope. It's just that when there's a situation like this and it's been this long and now there's so much energy going into this case worldwide, the evil people will want to get rid of the problem. And if it is so that it was the Sangoma situation, at this point they've concocted their muti stuff. They did what they wanted to do already. That's how evil and vile these people are. And I look at the people that get involved with them, kitty addicts, maranakona. Some of you are living in homes, working with people that go to these ndumbas and stuff, and they're bathing with these lotions and potions. You don't know who to trust. And they look like normal people. But I promise you this, guys, and this is not even a joke. You can see who these people are. Navy gray. They have this navy gray tint to them. I promise you this. Why? Because they are using or consuming human beings in their concoctions. That's why they look navy gray. I promise you. You can see them from a distance. That navy gray, you can't miss it. If you know, you know. Right? I hope that this will actually make people start talking about these Sangoma people that come out and they're so vile and dangerous. And they can start making laws against them too. Because they're dangerous people. They're committing crimes. It's a crime. You can't always say it's our culture. It's not our culture to eliminate people and use their parts. It's weird. And it's not right. That is not part of our culture. It's demons. It's devilish and it's demonic. And it's just not right. Alright? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. Baby, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.